Hey there, it's Carrie Rhodes here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's card making video, I am playing with the Glimmer Hot Foil Kit of the Month for February 2022 from Spellbinders. This month's kit is a sentiment set. There are 6 hot foil plates in this set. It's called Anytime Glimmer Sentiments, and it comes with a roll of gold matte foil. The sentiments say, "Thanks, you brighten my day. A note to make you smile. Friends, fun, presents. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Hello there." And this one, I'm going to show you how I hot foil. I have my paper with a piece of hot foil face up. My plate is taped down to that face down, and then I'll put the whole thing face down on my preheated Glimmer Hot Foil system, press the timer, and then add my shims. I also have a cardstock shim in between the 2 shims that come with the machine. When the timer goes off about a minute later, you want to run this through the die machine very slowly, and then be careful with it. You don't want to jostle that plate around because it could kind of double foil. And then we'll remove that plate. Now remember, it is hot, so I like to have the tape be my helper. And this says, "Hope your day is full of joy." I am also going to be using the large die of the month for this month. This is called Typing Class, and it has this super cute typewriter in it, as well as a bunch of florals. And I'm going to die cut that typewriter from this gel press print that I made in a recent video using iridescent paints from ARTEZA. So here you can see that typewriter die cut out and the iridescent shine on this black paper. It's amazing. I used this die for the back of the keyboard for the keys, and then you do the 2 together for the top layer. And I'm going to die cut that from some black glitter paper. And then we just need to remove all those keys. I find my tool-in-one to be so helpful for things like this. I like to use my brush end first, and what it doesn't throw out of the die for me, the die cut, I can use the pick end. Next, I have a scrap here that I made in that same video, and it has a little pink paint on the end, and I am going to use that to die cut out these pieces, which you glue behind the keys. They're like a special shape so that they only show the rounded top part of the keys and leave the rest of it plain. So when you add it to that solid back piece, you have like multicolored keys. There's even another die you can add another layer to the keys to really make them pop. Now this whole piece, once glued together, glues down to the typewriter itself. Now if you're interested in learning more about this die set, seeing more of it, I do have a video with just this die set, so I will link that for you in the description box below this video. Okay, so I used a die from that same die set to cut out a note, and then I'm adding my Glimmer Hot Foil piece that says happy birthday behind that. And now you know why I did all my sentiments in pink, because it matches with the card I wanted to make today. So I'm gluing that in place so it's a little bit wonky, and then I'm going to use my crease tool here to kind of soften the paper so I can roll it down to give it a little bit of character. These pieces go on either side of the typewriter. I did mine, there's 2 layers, it's hard to see here. The biggest layer is glitter paper, and the finer, smaller layer on that little handle is just regular matte black cardstock. Now I have some flowers that I also die cut from that scrap of painted pink paper that's done with the ARTEZA Iridescent pink paint. It's called Glowing Peach, I believe. You'll see it in an upcoming part of this video in just a minute. And look how this typewriter is coming along. So much shine. I love it. Now I have a background stamp from Trinity Stamps. I am using it because the text on this looks like a typewriter typed it. So I thought it would make a nice subtle background for this card, and done in some really light pink puffy heart by Altenew. Now this is the special black iridescent paint. You can see the shine to it there. I'm going to use this to splatter the background. Now you might think it's a lot of splatter. but a lot of it's going to be covered. So I always do more than I think I need. Here is that glowing peach. I am going to paint some white glitter paper. Now the glitter paper I'm using in this video is also from ARTEZA, and I love that I can color the white glitter paper any color I want, especially using those iridescent paints, because then I have iridescent colored glitter paper. So that's going to look even more shiny once the paint dries. Now I have some Melanite Magic Gems that I'm going to add to the center of my little flowers here. I'm going to pick out the really small ones and just glue them right in the center. There is a little center of this flower in the die set, but I thought it would just be fun to use these gems because they have an iridescent finish, and I'm all about the shine on this card. We've got that amazing hot foiling in pink, and we have the iridescent paint and the glitter paper, so these gems were the perfect addition. Aren't they cool? All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and add that glitter paper at the bottom now that it's dry. That's where my typewriter is going to sit. And I glued a second paper to the back of it. Hope your day is filled with joy. And I will now add an obscene amount of foam squares to the back of this, popping up the whole thing, and I just like how it looks like the papers are flying out of the typewriter. All right, I have some pink iridescent gems here that I'm going to use on the background of this card, and I'll just put them kind of randomly on either side of those papers, and the pink, again, has that iridescent finish, so it's going to go really well with all the shiny things on this card. Like, the only thing that doesn't really have shine is that stamped background that's just done with plain ink. But I am loving how this card turned out. I'll be honest with you, at the beginning of this, when I die cut out that typewriter and I started putting the keys together, I was like, what am I doing? What is this typewriter? It is so weird. I just kept going, and that is my advice to you. Just keep going. And the card will kind of, you know, take on a life of its own and take you where it needs to go. Or you leave it and you come back to it the next day, and then maybe you will have an idea for it. Those are the things that work for me anyway. So there is my super shiny card with the Glimmer Hot Foil Kit of the Month. Now Spellbinders has a bunch of kits of the month that can come to you every month in the mail as a little surprise. It's amazing, and their price points are really good. Plus you can bundle some of the club kits together that you like, because a lot of times they coordinate together, like this Glimmer Hot Foil Kit with the large die of the month. So I'll put all of that for you below. You can click and check them out and see what they have to offer, and I will be back again soon with another video just for you. So please feel free to subscribe if you're new here and ring the bell. And of course, if you like this video, you can let me know with a thumbs up, and I always love chatting with you in the comments below. So I will see you there. Happy stamping. Bye.